My robot. Correction. You are in error. You are misinforming your father. Correction. The work has not been done. Your computer has not been used. Error, error. The robot's voice was metallic. Oh. Do stop it, Ankur, Monu said angrily. You're not supposed to take part in every conversation. Correction. Ankur, robots are domestic models. They participate in household activity and conversation. They babysit. They do housework. They answer the telephone. They. Stop it, Ankur, Monu's father said. He turned to Monu. Well, young man, he said sternly, I know you've not even begun your maths project. I don't want to hear any more excuses. When are you going to get down to it? Right away, Dad, Monu answered, settling in front of his computer. He pressed a few buttons and began to work. Ankur pulled out a vacuum cleaner and started cleaning the carpet. Monu's father went off to his study. After a while, the doorbell rang. I bet that's Dinesh, thought Monu. I told him I'd go with him. But if I don't finish my project, Ankur will tell Dad. The doorbell rang again. Ankur moved towards the door. Ankur, Monu said quickly, if the visitor asks for me, tell him I'm not at home. He switched off the computer and got up to hide. But Ankur turned back to Monu. A red light flashed on its panel. Not here, sir. Correction. You are here. Oh my goodness, said Monu. The doorbell rang again. Monu, what's the matter? Why isn't Ankur answering the doorbell? Called his mother. Och, really, Monu muttered, you make me sick, Ankur. Sick, sir? Shall I call a doctor? Monu groaned, do not call a doctor. Open the front door. Order received, sir. Command being processed, sir. The red light went off, and Ankur opened the door. Monu heard his friend Deepu's voice and felt relieved. Hi, Deepu, he called. How nice to see you. I was feeling bored today. Correction, sir. You were feeling sick, Ankur said. Aren't you well, Monu? Deepu asked. No, I'm fine, Monu said. Correction, sir. You said you were feeling sick. I am programmed to help and call a doctor. Deepu looked worried. Are you sure you're all right? Yes, I'm fine, Monu replied. He said to Ankur, I am not sick. Continue with your cleaning. Command received, sir, Ankur said and went back to work. Monu smiled at Deepu. Come to my room, he said. This robot pokes its nose in everything. Correction, sir. You are in error. I do not have a nose. Deepu laughed, but Monu was angry. That robot is supposed to help us, not to make life difficult. I can't even make an excuse to Daddy because it butts in. After Deepu left, Monu was still angry. He decided to contact the company. He typed in the number of Robotics International. A man's face appeared on the screen. This is Robotics International, makers of robots for your home. May I help you? Yes, you can, said Monu. We bought an Ankur robot to help around the house. Are you having any difficulties with your model? Yes, I am, Monu replied. It takes everything I say literally. It tells tales to my father, lets in visitors I don't want to see, and has no sense. The man's smile faded. Has no sense, he said sternly. Or, do you mean he doesn't lie? Ankur, robots do not lie. They are programmed to respond to clear and honest statements of fact. Yes. Well, I regret to say that Ankur robots do not do well in homes where they are expected to tell lies. We will have to withdraw the Ankur robot from your home. But why? Asked Monu in alarm. If you cannot speak truthfully and clearly, the robot may cause problems. So, we remove Ankur robots from such homes. Oh, no, I didn't mean that, Monu cried. The man said, we will collect your Ankur robot today. Your money will be refunded. Goodbye. Monu stared at the screen. I'll be honest from now on. I'll never tell lies again, he thought. He decided to talk to his father and ask for another chance.